Hello everyone, I'm High Trees, and I never noticed before, but you actually get cloud shadows on this title screen. I wonder if it does a day-night cycle if you sit and wait long enough. I don't think it does, because I'm sure I've left it sat on that screen before and it's not happened, so... Now, my VCR's only just about 2 minutes slow today. It's weird. I think I said before that the time never seems to get any worse, it just drifts through varying amounts of slow and catches it and then goes slow again. Now, this will be part 25, and if I want to do this in 100 parts, we need to get to 1250 kilometres by the end of today, so we're actually behind still. And this car should be retiring in this part, and so what we're going to do is I'd like to get some diesel at some point. You know what, that building's back there. Let's go and see if we can get a jerry can, get some diesel out the boat, and then we'll drive the fucking hell out of this car for this part and see if we can make it. I don't think we can, but we'll give it a good fucking show and let the outgoing car fucking, you know, do something fucking legendary, I guess. It's quite steep terrain here. There's no fucking jerry can, is there? Should I waste my time going in there? You know what, I'm not in the mood. This is probably the last time we're going to stop today, maybe, unless I see something cool. I mean, that boat's so close to the road. Oh shit, is that diesel? It is, I've already got diesel. Oh cool. So if we're going to bus or something, then we can drive it, right? In theory. Right, let's go. Shit, I just wasted time. I'll tell you what, let's just deduct 1 minute from the episode time. Because technically we've just gone backwards, right? So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'll test my theory someday. I'll just put my email address up on the screen. How's that? There you go. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I don't. Anyways, yeah, so, see if we can make it. Like I say, we're at, what, 1180? So that means we have 70k to do. This car can do it. We know it can do it, but can I do it? I've got a headache. My hay fever's bad today. And I feel a bit sick. I think I ate too many, like, junk foods. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh shit, look at the fucking road, you dickhead. You're gonna crash. See? Now look what you've done. My priority there was just avoiding the post. Car, no. Don't be unruly, I'm sorry. It has to happen. Car knows with every fucking foot it does down the road, it's getting closer to its inevitable retirement and probably erasure off of the world. Don't worry, car, I will drive you to the end of the road in my own time. I'm determined I'll get you there. Just to say I did it in this piece of shit. I know I've said this every part, but I don't know, man. I just have an appreciation for this shitty car, man. It keeps on giving, and it really shouldn't. And it's no right to be as decent to us as it is. And I've done some mathematics, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, guess what? This is now about the speed that 100 miles an hour is in that fucking Plymouth. That car's fucking slow. Like, I told you the numbers didn't add up, they didn't and they don't. That car is not very fast. You know, oh, it's a bigger car and there's such and such. So I don't know, the scaling's off between miles and kilometres. And the distance doesn't add up on it. And that's probably why, because one of them's probably more accurate than the other. But I've done it just by counting the post distance and the amount of fucking frames it takes at a particular speed. Because I was curious. You know, I was like, wait a minute, because I was sure I remember seeing them go past quicker than that in the Golf. Oh, well, probably at Pickup, actually. Because, you know, when I was playing on my own, you find things to do. It's a fucking road trip. That's how road trips work, right? So I started counting lampposts and counting how long it took to go between them and everything. So yeah, if you go back and watch the episodes with the Plymouth, we weren't moving that fast. I don't know if I want to drive those anymore, because, you know, really that's about the only advantage. I don't need all the fucking room. I don't carry a lot of things. I don't wonder if this car would stop bottoming out if we removed some of the stuff from it that we've got on the roof up there. It might help and make it lighter, so, you know, I think the suspension won't hit as hard. Could do. How should I know? We should try it sometime. But I quite like the vision of just this poor fucking beat up car. Like, we've polished it, but polishing tards, really, that isn't it? I mean, let's face it. I love this car. I'm going to miss you so bad, car. I ain't getting rid of it at the end of this part. I told you we're going like probably to part 27 with this. We'll do the next part, and then in 27 we'll start looking for a new one. We're on part 25, I think. We're on part 25, are we? Oh shit! Look at all those blank, like, you know, LED, well, incandescent fucking indicator things down there. I remember they are for the indicators actually, as in they're not like a warning indicator sort of thing that your indicators are on. But I mean, there's no handbrake light in this car. You're supposed to know if the handbrake's on without checking if the handbrake's on if there's no light. Is it good practice to check anywhere and not trust the light? Yeah. But it's a game, I don't want to have to do good practice. Now, is this a game or is it technically a simulator? I wonder. I think the developer calls it a simulator, so maybe it's a simulator. You see, simulators used to be classified separately to games in some literature, and I think they probably still are, which is quite interesting. To me, I think it depends on the application. Are you playing it for entertainment, or are you operating it for, you know, some other purpose? You know, if you're using it for, say, like flight training or something, like a plane simulator, then it's a simulator, I guess. But if you're using it, like, for entertainment value, does it stop being a simulator and just become game at that point? And I'd actually argue the latter case. Like, it becomes a simulator game. Like, simulator is then just a subcategory of game. It's one of those dodgy things. Yeah, sometimes I think inventing language was a mistake. Maybe we'd do better if we were just sat here going, ugh, 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 ugh. Maybe. I don't know. It's probably, that's what I sound like to the local women anyway, I think, because they usually find me scary, so, because they're Egypts. I had a problem when I go out of town. You know, it's like, oh yeah, no complaints about you're tall, no complaints about, oh, you got a deep voice, you know. No complaints about you like, don't take shit from no one, you like too assertive, I don't like it. It's a local phenomenon. It really is. Like, you see everyone who's in relationships around here, the men are always little weedy sort of bootlickers. Yeah, I don't want to be in something like that. I mean, I'd roleplay that just for fun, so long as at the end of it I could, like, turn it around and I will be the fucking boss man now. Now it's my turn to be in charge and do some punishments. Anyway, the car is green. I don't know, I ain't got much. We've driven this car a lot. We're sort of exhausted, so I probably should, like, you know, move to a different car, but at the same time, it's my fucking car, man. And I don't want to just give up on it that easy, you know. And like I say, we're sort of going up to, we didn't do the truck for 5 parts, so we'll just say this car's carrying the torch for the truck. Well, we missed parts. And plus, I'd hate to actually, you know, end the vehicle on like a round number, and part 25, that's no good. We haven't done that. It's always been on part 6s and stuff like that we've done it, so. That's what we're going to do. Whether you like it or not, because this is my channel, and I'll do whatever the fuck I want with it. I don't care if you like it. It makes no difference to me. I'm having a good time. If you're not having a good time, that's a you problem. Why are you watching this? No, I actually mean that genuinely. Why would you watch something you don't like? Like, you know, totally don't worry if you don't like this. My channel's not changing. It's just that I'm fiddling with the room. I can't really do DOS stuff on here at the moment. I'll do it again. I assure you I'll do it again. I'll do DOS stuff and whatever other old crap from consoles, probably. You know, I love that sort of games. I always go back to those. This game someday, I think the novelty will wear off and I probably just won't play it anymore. I'm really sorry if you're watching this, Dev, but that is just the natural cycle of video games, and you probably make something else by then anyway. You know, I think it's a long, long way away yet. Plus the fact, you keep updating the damn game, so, you know, that's going to bring me back for a while. And as I said, this game's great because it's not too taxing. Like, it's pretty neat. I can just play it now where I'm between things. I'm trying to compose a song in my head, but I don't just want to stare at my fucking walls because they look shit. So instead I'll stare at this game, which looks a bit less shit, and then I can still think things in my head. You know, it doesn't require 100% my concentration. Oh, they're usually good buildings. We're not stopping at this, though. Nah, I didn't look at my fucking odometer when I started, for fuck's sake. I should have looked. I should have fucking looked, and I fucking didn't. So now I don't know how far we've fucking driven. Well, let's say we've done 15k, so I don't know, I guess we need to get to like, what? Yeah, fucking, I don't know, 380 we'll say. Something like that, fucking, who knows, who cares, let's just see if we can do it. I mean, we're not getting that much speed right now, and it's these shit grass biomes. You know, eventually they're quite often quite like flat, but this one isn't. I'm judging by the speed, unless it's just high elevation. I swear that's the thing. I'm not letting up on that. I swear it's. I mean, look, we're quite flat. I knew that would happen. I still did it. Car, are you all right, buddy? This car's an hard bastard. It doesn't fucking car. Look at it. It's got everything on. Unless we lost a hubcap and I didn't notice. Well, they're common as muck. Well, I'm probably buried in it. Well, the back end is there. It's no wonder it bottoms out. You'd think I had something heavy in the trunk. Oh, wait, you're sat in the back. That must be the problem. Plus, I've got that woman tied up in the trunk, so yeah, she's probably one of it. She is quite chubby, you know. She agreed to it before you say anything. Like, she just came up to the car begging me to do it. She's like, no, I'm really into it. Like, you know, I've always wanted to be kidnapped. Please, like, you know, I'll go down to that next gas station, and then you just fucking do that to me, and like, you know, I'll pretend I don't know, like, who you are, and that I ain't just paid you like fucking $5,000 to do it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm happy to oblige. I don't know, that's fine by me. But let's do this. It's gonna be quite fun. I do feel a bit weird about it, but I mean, I'm getting a lot of money, so you know. I got to sign a piece of paper in case she decides to do something silly and start a court case and that, you know, so that I actually did kidnap her. Then again, we're in this desert. I mean, what happens in the desert stays in the desert, doesn't it? You know, if you and your sister want to go out in the desert and fuck, no one's going to know you did it, right? It stays in the desert. So there is that. It's not bad, really, is it? It's quite a good system. I might move to a desert. I like the sound of it now. You know, no one around to fucking spy on you and fucking bug you. And you probably kill them and stuff, you know, just bury them in the sand. I mean, who's going to know? Chuck them down an old mine shaft, there you go. That has happened. I'm like 100% certain people have done that. Doesn't sound like a very nice way to go out. Dooby-doo. Dooby-doo. I had a dream once that my parents killed somebody. That was pretty fun. Like, you know, it was like years ago I had this dream that I found out that, you know, someone had tried to kill me when I was like a kid and that they had killed them and I'd just never heard about it. At least I think it was a dream. No, it was a dream I had. The thing is, if they'd done something like that, they would have told me. They're the sort of people who would. So, like, you know, yeah, they haven't done anything like that. Yeah, we're in a white sand desert now. These aren't usually too bad to drive, and when I get these, I usually actually make pretty decent progress. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're going to have like a not stopping a lot part, but on the other hand, I seem to have a fair bit of beans about me today, so maybe it's not so bad. You know, stop more parts are definitely better when I'm not in as talkative a mood, and I seem to be in a rather talkative mood today, which I don't, you know, I just sort of a bit of a throwback to how we used to be in the old days when I was quite hyperactive, you know. I'm glad I've done YouTube because it's weird, you know, because my channels go back like to quite early in the site's history, and obviously that's like nearly half my life back now, so it's pretty fun now. You can look back and you can see yourself changing over time, even though you don't even talk about it in the videos. You can just hear from the way you speak and the way you say things that you're not the same person you were back then. And the old shit's terrible, and I think it's brilliant that the old shit's terrible. You got to look back on your old stuff and think it's shit, because if you look back at it and go, you know what, that's okay, and you haven't improved very much, have you? And that's not good. You know, you need to look at it and be like, that's crap. And I think that's why artists hate their own stuff, because they aspire to do better, and they believe that they can do better, and that's good to have that self-worth. That is, if you're somebody who's doing something creative, and you have that feeling, I hate my own fucking work, and I really hate my old fucking work, it's awful, why are people even bothering to look at it? That's really good, because that says that you believe you can do better. You have the drive to improve, and you might not think you're improving, but you must be, because you think your stuff's shit. So, you know, you must be doing something right. That's good. You don't ever lose that, and if that fucking stops happening, well, then you have peaked in whatever field you're in, so that's not good. You know, or maybe you just don't care about it anymore. But no, it's odd. It seems to be about 7 years ago, especially, where my tone of voice really changed. And like, it's way more sort of pushy and impatient than it used to be. Like, it becomes way more bitter. And it's just the way it is. I don't have a problem with it. But I find the way I used to sound annoying. There's a bus. Hey bus, sorry, I ain't stopping for you. Maybe you'll be there on the way back. Maybe we can drive you then. Till we get to them steep hills, and then we'll ditch you. The buses can't go. We could probably put that V8 in it. I'm told it works good in the bus. I still don't believe it personally. But I've never tried it. I need to try it. I don't know if I don't try. I'm going to try things. I don't take people's word for things. You know, so don't put your hand in the stove. Well, why? Because it's bad. So like, don't tell me what to do. And so I'll do it. And it burned. But I found it out of my own volition, and I think that's good. You know, I'm not letting somebody tell me shit. Like, no, I don't believe you until I can test it myself. I mean, did all signs indicate that it would burn? Yes. Did I think it would burn? Yeah. You know, I was about 100% certain it would. But it's like, well, maybe it doesn't. You know, how do I know this? I'm going to test this out. I'm going to stick my hand in the flame and see what it does. Oh yes, it burns. Yeah, maybe I won't do that again. You know? Do not stick your head out of the train window. Why? Oh no. Car! Come on, car. God. What the hell is this car made out of? Not a single thing fell off. How does it do it? What an hard bastard car. I love this car. This is the best fucking car. I do think taking all that weight off would make it run better. Temperature heads looks a little bit high. Oh, it'll run fine, but we should do something about that soon. I was expecting the oil light to come on, but I'm like, no, I only topped that up not long ago. I mean, I know this is a Jerry motor, so it burns oil like it's going out of fashion, but... Okay. I got you. Don't worry. That'll be the one that's made us lose bumpers, won't it? Does not like driving off. Look how fucking soft the suspension is, mate. There's no wonder this thing bottoms out all the time. We can probably knock it in the floor just steering it hard enough. Deary me. Oh, we have a clock there. I forgot we put that there. Yeah, I've been staring right out that window for how long now? 20 minutes? Well, shit. That just means my attention was on the road and not my reflection in the TV screen next to the monitor. I used to be real vain when I was a teenager. I'd spend hours in front of the mirror. The other reason I don't spend as much time in front of it now is that I'm much faster at doing the same things, and plus the fact I don't have like hair down to my arse off my head anymore, so, you know, skin out. It saves you a lot of time and effort. It's like, oh, I need to wash my hair, and all you do is get like a baby wipe and just rub it on the top of your head a little bit, and that's all you got to do, and it just dries up within like seconds. I liked having long hair, but I wouldn't go back to it. So it's like I sort of miss it sometimes, but it's like, no, I'd never do that again. Nope. Yeah, we'll keep it as it is now. Slaphead. That'll do the job. It's fucking easier. I think it looks better. It's like a man. Yeah, I don't think men with long hair look unmanly, to be honest. Like, I think if you look unmanly, you're just going to look like that no matter what you do. It's the same with like looking manly. I think, you know, you just look like that and there's not much you can do about it. Like, you just look the way you look, so you just have to learn how to earn it, you know. I would expect more speed. I mean, this isn't so fucking, this is quite uphill actually. The only reference you have is looking at the car side on with like the external camera and looking at the lampposts. You know, are they like 90 degrees to the road or whatever? Uh, 180 degrees to the ground, fucking something like that. Well, anyways, you know, that's the thing, isn't it? Because if they are not, like, you know, if they're slanted like they are now, I mean, that's the lampposts are always straight. They're faced straight upwards. They're straight. There's no gay lampposts. I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's night time. It seems a bit bloody sudden. I'm sure we just had a night time already. Yeah, it was only 22 minutes, and we've had 2 night times in like 20 minutes. Yeah, okay. Maybe the alien babes are like doing it. I'm sorry, alien babes, I'm going to have to sleep your night off just because, you know, I need you to be able to find me, and now would be an ideal time because we're in a desert, and that means you'll be able to see me better. Let me stop on this building. Is there a building? Oh, I see it. It's in the things moving about on top of the purse there. There's a goddamn bike up there, I think. I'm only going here because I need to sleep. That's a white striped Plymouth. Slow car, slow car. It's a very nice colour. That's like the villain's model. It's black. Because the villain's always black. Well, his car is. What? No, fuck off. Do put that fence there. Div. Oh man. Someone's getting annoyed with that one. That's quite an interesting one because you can piss off both sides of the argument with that just by being ambiguous. You can piss off one side where they'll be like, it's saying all like black people villains, and then you can piss off the other side who've been like hang on a minute, he's making fucking their argument and saying like all black people are villains. Well, portrayed as them, and it's, yeah, you can annoy both sides of the aisle. This is good. That's good. Maximum fucking annoyance. Fuck you. I mean, why would I only want to annoy one side of the fence? Like, that's only half as many people as annoying both of them. And then if you can annoy all the fence sitters at the same time, which is probably really hard to do. What did I tell you? Alien babes, I'm here. Look. Hey, yes, me. Me, come on, down the hill, get after him. Haha, we have fucking potential energy being turned into kinetic energy. I will catch you, alienses. Get after him, come on. Tell you what they're doing here. They're leading me on. They must have prepared things farther down the road. They're teasing me. They want to make sure, you know, that I'm properly all whacked up when I get to them. They want to make me, you know, have to work for it. Yeah, I can get behind that, that's fine. Well, that's the road over there, but it goes over here. There's always an area like this, like in every world. I actually quite like it, where you just seem to be surrounded by mountains on all sides, and the road's always windy. It's strange. And there's probably an area like every area we go to in every seed, just because the world's so fucking vast. So distance we clocking in 360, I tell you what. The old car sure does have some gusto in it, doesn't it, when it wants to. Sorry I'm bashing you about on the back seat there, but... well, that's just the way it is. I can't help it. I can't afford to put new suspension on it. You've got the suspension it has, and that's it. See, part of me thinks it'd be neat to be able to play with suspension and stuff, but at the same time, I think it'd ruin the game a bit. I think the game needs to stay relatively simple on what you can put and, like, pull on the car, you know. It's not fucking My Summer Mechanic or whatever. It's a very different type of experience. You know, it needs to be a bit more of a My Fast Mechanic kind of interface in this game, really. I wouldn't be opposed to if there was like a tool that you could find that was super rare, that actually let you tweak things about the car, because I know there's a mod that can do it. But it would be pretty neat if there was like some super rare tool, like, and it had wire, like the brushes, you know, you could sort of fiddle with the car and you could click on different bits of the car and it would, like, you know, suspension, like, you know, if you did it on there it would be, you know, mouse up, make the suspension harder, mouse down, make it softer. But, like, doing that uses the tool and it only has like a maximum of 3 uses or something like that. But again, I don't really think the game should start down that path, like to having advanced mechanics like that. Advanced, but you know what I mean, like comparatively advanced mechanics. I don't think it should have those. Like, you know, yeah, it would be cool to see them, but, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe the developer wants that kind of thing, but I don't think that's what he's going for. It's not how the game comes off to me anyway as a player. Oh, yeah. Something. Why did I hear a smashing noise? How was the bottles here? There can't be bottles here. There it is again. That lost mirrors out. You boozing in the back of my car. I've told you about that. We don't do that in the car. Because then you'll have to be asked, well, I need to stop the car so I can drop my knickers and pee in the side of the road. And I'm going to make you watch me do it. And I don't want that shit. It's not going to happen. No. No, you've caused that problem. I ain't stopping the car for you. And if you wet my back seat, well, then you're going to be buying me a new one. And you'll be stuck wearing them clothes, like, until we get to the end of the road. Which, I might add, is like a long, long way away from here. I mean, what? Shit. Well, it's less than 4,000 kilometres now, isn't it? But I don't know exactly how far we are. Crap. Oh man, this is a hill. I've seen worse. Car doesn't like it though. I'm sorry, car, but you're gonna have to go up it. There's nothing I can do. There's not another road. That's getting steep. Oh, that's really getting steep. I don't get how people can drive in third pass. I mean, I can do it, it's just really difficult. I can't do it as well as in fast pass, and it's like, you don't drive a car like that. Well, them Russian guys do it, where they put like a bunch of trusses off the back, so they could drive the car like, you know, it was fucking GTA. The old GTA was top down. That was the best GTA, because I'm old and boring like that. Well, that lose more speed now, the road's getting flatter. Unless it went up a gear. We ain't getting in speed anymore, that's for fucking certain. Jesus Christ, my video card's running really hot today. 53 Celsius. That's not good, it's going to wear it out. 50 is my maximum bloody tolerance. I don't have this shit. And it's not as warm a weather today. How odd. Maybe it's because I got more applications open. We saw geometry bugs on the top of the tree there. Seems to happen at extreme heights. I swear the world has a ceiling on it in this game as well. I'm sure I've gone up there and hit a ceiling. Don't ask me how I went all the way up there, it involves the moped. And I'm not telling you how to do it, because the developer will probably patch it. Same way I'm not telling you about the infinite fluids thing. Because the developer will probably patch it. I have it recorded somewhere. If it ever gets patched, maybe I'll public the video. I'm sure I'm not the only person who knows how to do it. There's a few ways to do it. Dev, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you how it's done if you pay me like lots of money. Or like, you let me have a go with your sister or something, I don't know. It'd probably turn out something really horrid happened to his sister or something. I'm going to feel really rotten about saying that. And in all fairness, you listen to the things the guy says on the radio, I think he probably does have a pretty a pretty grotty sense of humour, to be honest. I mean, he's just playing a character on the radio, but at the same time, if he's going to play a character like that, you'd think he's probably the sort of dude where you'll say something like that and they'd probably just realise you're joking and not find it very funny at all, but not really get particularly upset either. Oh, so I don't know the guy. Seems like he probably would be a cool guy to talk to and stuff, but yeah, I don't know the guy, so whatever. I always feel bad because I said the developer, but like I said, I'm sure it's two dudes who do this. Oh God. Car, you're doing great, bud. Keeping me upwards at 80. That's some good going, we'd never get a bus up here. That truck wouldn't have done it, that fucking, like, pickup either, that would be the fucking 20 at best. That thing really hurts hills. Hang on. 2, 3, 4. We're going Plymouth speeds. Yeah, that car's not very quick. Like I said, I did the math. It's actually quite slow. I thought it just looked slower because of the size of it, but yep. It's actually not that fast. I sort of want to go for it on here, but at the same time I'm kind of scared because my car keeps bottoming out and flipping over, and we've been so lucky to not break it. Shame, because you can get air on some of these, I'm sure. Oh jeez, that's a bad one. Keep it straight. Kind of hard when the road's carving. Well, it's serving us petrol at least, so we can't complain about that now, can we? Jeez, man. I was certain we were going to hit the post. I think we just grazed it. Might have just taken some of the chrome off the front with that one. It's starting to flatten out. Let's give it some gas pedal here, because it's going to go back uphill, I'm sure. You can see things do load in a bit slower than they used to, and our frame rate's gradually getting lower, because that's what happens in this game. When you get farther out, the game will perform worse. Path generation should have finished a long time ago, so it won't be doing that anymore, at least, because it's doing that when you start it up. As far as I know. Could be wrong, I'm not super familiar with its inner workings. I'm mostly just going on gut instinct to figure things like that out as well, in some cases, like, you know, like I say, I didn't write the game, I've never seen the source code for the game, I'm not an expert at how it works or anything. And my knowledge of game workings is quite dated, so... You know, once you get past about the mid-90s, my knowledge starts to go a little bit sort of fuzzy. Especially when polygons are involved, I just can't wrap my head around the damn things. I'll tell you what, I think we're going to do our target distance. Was it 385 off? We have like about 7k to go. Car, you have done us fan-fucking-tastic, man. You really have. You're going to be my favourite car now. I'm never going to forget you. I'm tempted to take a part of you all the way to the end in this playthrough, just to say we did. Take the radio. Should we take the radio? I wouldn't feel bad about taking that out. It's not an integral part of the car, you know. It's a generic enough item. So maybe I'll bring the radio along. It'll fit in the glove compartment of most cars. Like, it's not an item specific to this car, but... Yeah, we could totally bring it along. And that's what we might do. We might take the radio, just so we have a token piece of this vehicle. Yeah, I think I might do that, you know. Just try and remember to hang on to it. No more supplying sources. I think you can inventory stash the radio. I know we can, and we've actually done it. Yeah, we did it back when we picked up one of the cars, or when we were cleaning it out or something, I think. Wasn't it when I ditched the Plymouth to drive that pickup before the alien spaceship? I don't know, man, I'm 25 parts in, my memory starts to go a bit fucking fuzzy now. No, we've passed 380. It's another night cycle coming in. So what, they're short of 20 minutes, I guess. Are they about 18 minutes or something? Yeah, about 7 is when it goes dark and the lights come on. 383 Gs. Yeah, I guess we'll be stopping the next building. If we ain't done it, I'll try and rush to get you there. But if I can get to 1250k, we are well on target. Especially as our reason we did, like, you know, I can't remember. I did actually do the mathematics on how far we went in the spaceship, but yeah, we're more than a quarter of the way to the end of the road, going on the road's average lengths. Oh, it's doing that cool orange thing. Look at that. I love it when it looks like that. You can almost feel the warm air on your face. Car, no, it can't end like this. We lost the hubcap. Oh, we lost the trunk. Shit. Car, I'm not going to lose it, buddy. There's my hubcap. It loaded back in. That's a headlight. Right, we're going to wait for it to go dark. We'll just sleep the night now. It says I can't. Oh yeah, you can only sleep when you're inside the car. pretend to understand the mechanic, but it is a game mechanic. Right, so there is a headlight just there. Try not to run over it. It might go through the world if we run over it. What's that noise? I heard a noise. It was a dodgy noise. Hubcap was over here. Somewhere. I saw it. There it is. What is that noise? That wasn't just me hearing things, right? I've never heard that before. I'm not even joking with you. I don't know what that is. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I'm missing 2 hubcaps. I'm not too worried about hubcaps. I mean, I'll have a look for it because I've got a couple of minutes left, but really not liking that noise. It's alright, Carl, we'll get you fixed up. I might have to find you another hubcap. I don't know if I can find that one, but Phew, fuck that shit, mate. Sounded like a fucking Jaguar or a fucking Puma or something. Just them lionesses from like all them parts ago. They've heard that, you know, I would burn them and they're coming here. Because there's no like lions left or something, I don't know. They're like, no, we have no male lions, it's just this like group of female lions. And we know you'll tear us like apart basically, like, because we're so tiny apparently. But, you know, we want it that bad. I'm sorry, lionesses, you're going to have to wait. The aliens are fast on the list. And then it's the trees, then the aeroplanes. So I guess I can fit you in 4th. I'm really knackered by the end of this trip. God, we shouldn't have bloody started. 386! Chip Super 386. Fucking yes. I think I'm still the only person on YouTube who's ever like really shown one of those. It's kind of sad. It's quite a nice little CPU. Stop a good distance away from the building. Haha, 387. That would be a fucking floating pipe unit. And there we are. Look, we've fucking. I think we made it to our target. Let's find out real quick. I have pretty much no time left, so we haven't made it. We must at least be close. We gotta at least be close. Come on, Carl. Come on. Let you have fucking done it. I know you can do it. If you haven't, it's down to my driving. Come on. Come on. Come on. We fucking did it in an extra 6k. That should be a quarter of the fucking road down now. Yeah, I'm well on track for this. Yeah, I really should put my email address on here, just you know, let you know you're emailing to send me like all kinds of like awesome photography. Nah, but anyway. Am I treason? Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next fucking part. I'm sad because it's going to be the last part with this car before we change it. It's done so damn well. It's such a piece of shit. I can't believe I'm like a fucking 2101 in this game.